Okay. Hello, Paris. Hello. That's the makeup. That is the funniest thing to me is that she legitimately thinks. Well, that's not the funniest thing. I mean, I guess because she's kind of Lulu. Rhonda. But that is funny that she thinks she's going to get 50-50. The funniest thing is that Ruby had. The Ruby actually came in live last night to say that I was going to be crying on Tuesday. I was going to be so upset. What? Shut up. I cannot. Okay. Sorry, Ryan. Not right now, bud. Yes. Yes, I did, Shelly. Notice that she never washes it. Yeah, I was wondering that too. I'm like, okay, she does, Mama Deb. You guys knew that you guys were doing this interview. No one decided to like shower or get ready or no? Okay. What is in Santos's hand? You know what, Monique? I don't know. So okay, so let's just dive in. Betty! Because I also have Red and Liv's police report that I wanted to read. Wait, do you guys want to do that first? And then we can get into their little interview and the stuff they're doing now. Tammy, hello. That, because I'm not, once I start, I'm not redoing it. Let's do it as a poll. Hold on. Okay. Red is going to be Red. Red and Liv's police report. Blue is going to be Brie and Santos's bullshit today. Because once I do it, I'm not redoing it. I'm going to make this a quick live for me. In and out. I have no clue why I can't see. Listen, I love being from Washington. We are so proud of our sports teams here. Fireworks have been going off for minutes now. I'm sure every state's like that, though, right? I mean, we didn't win the Super Bowl, but yet. Okay, actually, while you guys are doing that, so our local news did this thing. I think I've seen it on social media, too, where the first time we ever made it to the Super Bowl, we had 13 wins, and a new pope came in. The second time we went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl, we had 13 wins. And okay. Oh God, you guys love this Brie and Santos shit. Okay, I'll do that first. So the second time we went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl, we had 13 wins and a new pope was just put in. Well, this year, guess what? We just got our 13th win. And a new pope was just put in. So I just say we're just going to the Super Bowl and win. Okay. Well, Patriots are, you know. Thank you, guys. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's a lot. Oh, I need to look on. See. Hawks. I taught Jordy to say that today. I'm like, see. She's like, oh, not the Cowboys. Listen, I used to really hate on the Cowboys, but now I have a son-in-law who loves the Cowboys, and I don't want to make my son-in-law cry. Okay, let me say something about the Bills. We're going to get into the stories. This just gives everyone time to come in. If I was not a Hawks fan, I think I would have to be a Bills fan. There is something about the Bills Mafia to me that looks so fun. Like, I want to be a part of all of that chaos, right? Wearing just t-shirts in 18 feet of snow and throwing your body on a there's just something about that. I don't care about the Bills themselves. It's just the Bills Mafia. Like, that would be, like, I think I would like that. Yeah, I can't do that. I have always been a Bears fan. Yeah, Seahawks, I can't do I used to like the Rams, but you know, my high school mascot was a Rams, then I started anyways, they were the Rams, so but we love our Josh Allen. Chiefs can it's a rough year. Eagles. So we have a lot of football girlies in here. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Yeah. I think being from Washington, I feel like we just were born like with a like our rivals are like the 49ers and the Raiders. Like I'm a proud Raider hater, you know? Like I loved them when they picked up Isaac Rochelle and then hated them again when they released him just 2 weeks before Allison gave birth. How disrespectful. How dare you? Gave me a reason to hate him again. So I loved it. Uh, if he has, nothing will pop up till Monday because it's weekend. I bet Philly, yeah, Philly would be kind of crazy. Reach out to the Bears and they sent my husband an autograph team picture. Nice. My mom. Okay, last story. 420. Uh-oh, for my gardeners. There's 420. Oh, there went your time. Now you can't do it anymore. It was quick. The house what my mom was at was out right outside the stadium. And she loved it. I cannot think of his name right now. Mind you, this was 9 years ago. Okay. But he was new on our team at the time. If any of you guys are huge sports fans or even Seahawks, hey Chris, or even just Seahawks, you'll probably know just by this statement because his name is like right here. My mom loved this one kid. It's one man that came on the Seahawks. I think this was his rookie year. My mom passed in 2017. So it would have been his 2016, 2017 season. I cannot think of his name. Anyways, they said, you never run out of bounds. Why do you never run out of bounds? And he says, because I'm going to fight for every single yard that I can get. So I'm not going to step out of bounds. I'm going to keep pushing to get every yard that I get. And he had done that in an interview right before my mom got diagnosed with this cancer. And so she used that as like her motto to just kind of, keep pushing. And so one day I just randomly thought, let me just email them. And I did, and he wrote her back a handwritten letter. Unfortunately, it was shortly after she had passed, but yeah, he did. He wrote her back a letter. So thank you, love. Yeah, I love this. So, all right, let's dive in. Did you guys see the shit show today? Did we see? Thank you. This is literally nothing. I didn't even want to curl it, nothing. I said I took a shower late last night. I didn't even put no product in it. I just got up, brushed it, and I'm good. My grandmother passed away, had a collection of mini football helmets from every team. That's crazy. So I didn't watch it live. I didn't know it was live. I was, like I said, when I'm chilling with the grands, listen. I'm, no, it's not. No, I would have known Marshawn. No, it was it's not Marshawn Lynch. I'll think about it. Come with me. He wasn't on the I feel like he wasn't on the team that long. And he was shorter. But it was Marshawn. Yeah, I would definitely know Marshawn. One day. It's just one day. Yes, go Seahawks. The fireworks are still going off outside, yo. Okay. Search more. Okay, anyways. Yeah, today was an absolute shit show. My light, I tell you, you guys, I bought that years ago from Temu. Literally. It was like $3 from Temu. Everybody loves the light. Everyone always asks me, and I have no idea. I brought it years ago from Temu. I don't know. I wish I knew. Okay. Let me say this first. For nothing. We're literally, Beverly, you came at the perfect time. We're just getting started. I haven't even said a word yet. Okay. I know Prez is getting a lot of hate for doing this interview. And he did a video on the hate that he's getting for interviewing these guys. And I'll be honest, it kind of shocks me at what he said. And I get it. I guess I just didn't know that I'd be this different. All press is good press, or all whatever it was. Whether it's good or bad, it's good to interview absolute media or attention. That's what it's called. All attention's good attention, or good, bad, whatever. Again, I would never. Both of them have asked to go live with me. I would never. I'm not giving them the time of day. He is a stolen valor. I have no respect. I can't. Thomas Rouse. Thank you. Thank you. I knew the minute I knew it was with an R. I knew it. Thomas Rouse. Thank you so much. I was not even going to be able to think clearly to get through this until I knew. Thank you. Thank you. Thomas Rouse. Yes. Thank you. Sheesh. Did you, Betty? I bet you did. But this is the thing. Riley. He's Perez motherfucking Hilton, right? Us OGs, like, Perez was our TMZ. Like, he was our Inside Edition. Like, he was our gossip back in the day, right? He interviewed and talked about the biggest celebrities. And now you're settling for Brian Santos? Like, it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me. Okay, now I didn't say I didn't like him. Yeah, I didn't say that. I'm just giving points, right? Yeah. I mean, I think he's changed a lot, so I don't know. But yeah, Trey, that's kind of what it's giving me too. It's giving me down bad. And I did hear him, somebody asked about something he did with Britney Spears or something, or somebody, and he said that completely changed his whole pathway, right? So I don't know, he must have done something really bad, and maybe that's why he can't interview actual celebrities anymore. I mean, I don't know, because I don't know why he wouldn't still be doing that. But anyways, nonetheless, now we're here. So I get what he's saying. He's going to use any means necessary, and he did that back in the day. Remember, I used to always call him Miss Messy Boots. I messaged 2K when he was going on him. I'm like, listen, I know you're going live with him, but be careful what you say, because he's Messy Boots. He'll run back, and at least that's who it was back in the day. No, I will say I am glad that he didn't just take whatever. He did, when, what's his name? Santos asked him, or said, well, 2K's never changed a diaper. And he's like, yes, he has. It's not hard to change a diaper, or whatever he said. And he says, well, people want to know why it is you aren't with your daughter. You know, quick breach. I mean, it's not that he can't be, or doesn't want to be. It's he can't, whatever. Yeah, so I was proud of him for that. Girl. Rooted. I was like, why do they have Ruby just sitting there right in the middle? And she's just like a mom that took their kid to like toddlers and tiaras. Like, Ruby looks like that stage mom, right? She's just sitting right in the middle, like she's full on camera right here. You see like one eyeball, and barely this piece, because her nose is thin now, like barely this piece of like Bree's nose, and then her greased back hair. And then Prez, you just see like this half, like this, you know, the pink hair, just a little bit, and then he's just like this whole time. Good girl, daughter. Good girl. Like, what is happening? What is happening? What an awkward placement. It was very awkward, very, very, very weird. I have no idea. Yeah, I did see that on what's his name? Perez said that he didn't really say he doesn't believe it, I don't think. At least I didn't hear that part, but when someone asked me, he's like, I like the facial expressions. Mama Rachel, hello, love. Let me see. Let me play for those guys who did not see it. Let me play a few.
Peanut brittle connoisseurs know.
Let me see.
So, this happened.
But everyone's asking me. Okay, I can't get past this. Look at his hair. What is the jizz that looks like it's dripping out of his hair? What is happening? Did she bottle up some of 2K's jizz and he just like drowns himself in it? What the actual hello is happening? Stop it. Thank you. What? Why? What is happening? No, sorry. Sorry, I should have given you one. Sometimes shit just flies out of my mouth. I apologize. Gary, thank you, love. You listen. I grasped it was raining. You got that much product in your hair? Listen, I have naturally curly hair. If I wasn't up for a long time, like brushing my hair, I have to put a lot of product in my hair because I have curly hair. I look crazy. You don't have that much hair. My hair has never. Do you know where I live? Which rain we get? My whole state was just underwater for 2 weeks. I never, not one time did I ever come on the camera with jizz dripping from my head. Not one time. Oh, sorry. Sorry, T-Spot. I listen, I apologize, T-Spot. No more yogurt talk. My bad. My bad. I'm just saying. Okay, we'll just move along. And then this one. Okay, oh no. And then this one, no, she's going to an interview. Really looking like, that would be nice. Don't mean you hurt me. No effort. No effort. Slid in full action. There you go. Listen. That's what I was gonna say, Buster. Okay. I mean, just no effort. Now, yep, that's how she looks on a regular. Now, the way she came at Santos. Oh yeah, the second trimester thing has me upset. Does she forget? Does Brie forget that she did social media and, let's not forget, and was a Fashion Nova, whatever they call influencer or whatever, through her whole pregnancy with W? She did bikini photos through her whole pregnancy with W. You want us to believe that you didn't show until you were 8 months? Are you shitting me? Thank you guys so much for the daily Harveys. Listen, Holly, that's what we're trying to figure out. Sitting up there like the toddlers in tears, Mom. Okay. I need to go back and look. Oh, it's all over TikTok. I don't know if the full thing is. I heard that there's like apps that you can like download stuff. Oh my god, hold on. You guys gotta see this video. Okay. The majority of us in here are mamas or grandmas. Okay. Now, let me tell you. Remember, she just said today she's in her second trimester. So, 4 months, right? Look at this video. This video cracked me up because she sucks in all of a sudden, and then either she forgets she sucked in, and all of a sudden she pushed it back out. If you're pregnant, you can't do this. Hold on. Watch this.
And then, bitch, what the fuck? What is it? What is it?
Look at her.
I used to be this skinny. What the fuck? It's more than my ass. Okay, so this looks cute for a core. It looks very normal.
You know how bad that would hurt? Like, if you'd even be able to do it. Especially with your second baby, maybe your first baby. Again, I didn't show with Trey till I was like very beginning of 7 months. I just randomly popped out overnight because he really sat in my back. Like, I had a lot of back pain. But for your whole belly to randomly go away. And again, that didn't even look like when you're that far along in your pregnancy, you're going to have like a lower little pooch. you're not going to have a whole tummy pooch. That's like if I'm pushing my tummy out and making myself look that way. Again, I'm not saying she is pregnant or isn't pregnant. I don't know. Yeah, and again, and literally every single woman is different. Oh, here we go. This is the video. This was the video I wanted to show you guys. 5 minutes. Hold on, let me shout out the T page that I got this from is called. Oh, well. Speaking of jizz, this is oh wait, just the page's name, In Yo Throat. In Yo Throat. It's T in Yo Throat. That is the T page that I got it from. So shout out In Your Throat. Okay? Shout you out. But yeah, watch what happened. And listen, Prez is no dummy. Prez is no dummy. He keeps eating and he just kind of moves the camera to her going off on this idiot. First of all, let me say this. As a grown woman, if somebody comes to me and goes to put anything towards my mouth, food or anything, my mouth only opens if I want whatever's come to eat, right? Or to go into my... So he walks over with the pizza and takes it to her, and then well, you just watch. But if you don't want it, you just say, no, that T-spot, out of your mouth, or out of the gutter. I'm just saying, you don't open your mouth, right? Because she's now accusing him of just jamming it in there. I mean, you know. Look at Prez is a messy boot. I love it.
Talking about that?
Sorry, you need to give me my fucking water. It's pissing me off. Oh my god, he's fucking stupid. Why would he like shove food in my mouth? It was hot too. Oh my fucking god. He's an idiot. Who the fuck is he at?
He's such a messy boot. Look, he just keeps turning the camera.
It's just like I just said I'm not hungry.
Every time they look away, he turns the camera towards them and then back. It literally cracks me up. Oh, wait, just wait. She continues. I do love how messy he is about this. Yeah, he went and interviewed them. I'm going to rewind it just a little bit. Can you guys hear the sound okay? Oh. OG, remind me of that because of something else I saw today. Hold on. Actually, no, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, you guys can hear it, okay. I don't want to. That's not my place. It wasn't his place to say, and it's not my place to share it. Okay, here we go.
What?
Does he live with his mother?
Yes. He never moved out. Whatever works for you.
It's good that the grandma's able to really take care of this your son.
Yeah.
He didn't even know
Well,
how to
she does
change a
full
diaper.
time. It's a full time thing
Do you
for
believe
her.
that he knows how to change Winter's diaper? Yes. It's not that hard to change a diaper. I don't think he's ever done it. What would you say to people that say you don't have a relationship with your daughter?
Preach.
He's
It's something
prevented from seeing her. Not by the baby mama though, by the stepdad. Actually.
Preach, shut up so you can talk.
I know. What's up with your phone?
I don't know. It's
Okay,
just
put that away. Put that away now.
Well, you can get on hit.
See, that's what...
What are you doing?
That was the part right there everybody is asking me about. I have received so many DMs today asking me what that was about. Oh, that's what it was? Was the gardening is what someone's saying. Someone says it was gardening. I have no idea. I don't even know what that is. Oh, for the got you. Yeah, I will rewind it so you guys can see. Y'all would know better than me. Okay. Because when you guys said that, I literally thought of an app. Isn't there an app, Grindr? That's what I thought of. But again, I've never partaked in gardening, so I wouldn't know. Listen, I'm not just a listen. Don't think bad about me. I've never partaked. Well, I've never partaked in gardening. I'm not helping myself. Let me just let you watch it again, okay? And I'm gonna. Damn it, man! Every time I'm gonna zoom in.
Okay, put that away.
How do you guys even see anything he has? Wait, hold on.
But say you don't have a relationship with your daughter. It's something
Prevented from seeing her. Not by the baby mama though, by the stepdad, actually, T.
That's better sure is our family.
I know. What's up with your phone?
All I see is his phone.
Put that away now.
Well, he can get on his, yeah.
Oh, it was whatever was over in the other hand. How do you guys know that? Hold on.
Okay, put that away. Put that away now.
Well, he can get
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a hard
on
day.
his, yeah.
Okay. Put that away now.
Well, he can get on.
How the hell do you guys know what that is? Like, I can't even stop it in the right spot. Oh, that's why. So first it was her mom, now it's the baby's mom. Yep. Boyfriend, right. Oh, we have experiences. Listen, no judgment here. You like it, I love it, okay? Okay, it was out in the open. I'm trying to stop it at the right spot. I couldn't do it. So anyways, she was just cussing him out because she claims that he threw a shoved pizza in her mouth and that made her, gag because she's pregnant and she can't do that. It was a mess. It was a whole ass mess. Absolutely. Or him telling Perez his favorite part of Paris was the food and she flipped out. Oh, I missed that part. I missed that. Do you have a clip of that? Exactly, Tori. Yeah, you would get bananaed. Hopefully someone works there that's smarter than me. Shit. Kathy! Will you be posting videos of court documents on here? Yes, I will. I'll probably actually get off here probably at 9 so that I can film. So I can get some up. Thank you. That's why I'm on so late, girl. I had to watch the game. I was teaching Jordan all about first downs. I had to teach her about fair catches, and then I taught her the whole hogs, and she would do the hog. Listen, we were having the time, okay? Hey, Amy. We were just talking about yep, for those of you guys who just got here, because I'm not going to go back. I will post it over on my YT. So make sure if you guys are not following me here on TikTok, make sure you guys follow me on TikTok. I will also be posting, I post everything I do over here, over on YT. Same name. So make sure you follow me over there as well. No, I moved my lotion. Shit balls. Anyways, we were just talking about the Perez interview today with Tweedledee and Tweedledum and the toddlers in tears momager today sitting there. No, I absolutely do not believe for a second that 2K is going to lose his account. Absolutely not. Santos likes to think, matter of fact, it's funny. Why this video popped up today. First of all, I have no idea. What's his name? Wes? Hold on. I have no idea why this video popped up today. But it did. Now let me see if I can find it again. Here it is. This is way months ago.
It's taken down. I think Jordan, he got his account permanently banned. They're like rumors.
This is Wes in June. Talking about how he's the person that get accounts taken down. So listen, this
There's a lot of like rumors that I'm the one that gets accounts taken down. I think Jordan, he got his account permanently banned. I actually got Jordan's account back several times, probably 30 times, maybe 50. I don't even know how many times, honestly. And you can ask him this, but I kept telling him, bro, you got to be careful because, he had so many haters. His account kept getting flagged, and I would get it back. And then eventually, they took the whole account. So Santos has been in Swave since a year, I think, or over a year. He's been with me since the start. So I've helped protect his account from being banned. So the only way that you get permanently banned is if you're actually breaking the community guidelines. But I don't have...
Sir, then I have questions for you. Since he's in your agency, I didn't even hear this part earlier because, again, it just was a video came up. I had no clue who it was until it connected just a minute ago. He's on here every day, actively violating community guidelines. Thank you, Lizzie. I sent you the clip. Okay, hold on.
to be able to...
But he doesn't, he said himself, he doesn't have access to, or would just take people's accounts. So, once again, Santos is a liar.
Who's your favorite thing about going to Paris with Brie?
The food. I really love the croissants.
Not getting engaged.
Oh, the kids getting engaged. That was number 2.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about the... Sorry, Perez. Why didn't you tell me to say that? Dude, I totally forgot about the getting engaged part. Because it wasn't that big of a deal because I didn't have to plan it. Because, see, in Paris, when you get there right in front of the Eiffel Tower, they have one whole section where they have all these, like, different spots set up, right? It either says, I love you, happy birthday, will you marry me, just married, and you just wait in line and stand there. So I just thought I was getting another picture taken. I forgot that we were engaged. I don't know the difference between engaged and married, but I totally forgot that I was one of those two things. My fat ass just wanted to eat. That was my favorite part. Don't tell me what my favorite part is. For fuck's sake.
Number 2.
The food was good.
What the fuck? He said, what's your favorite thing about going to Paris with Brie?
Oh, eating with her.
Eating with her.
And that's why he doesn't get laid.
I mean, you're pregnant.
Then how'd you get pregnant? What? What? Yeah, not the Jennerville, not the... And do you notice how Breeze didn't say that either? Listen, I have 4 kids and I've been married once and divorced once. So my engagement and my marriage probably wouldn't have came out first either. But my kids, anything involving my kids and now grandkids would have been the first thing out of my mouth. So for Brie to now allegedly be pregnant, for her to not even say her gender reveal, for her to also talk about just the engagement is kind of crazy to me. But nonetheless, let's back it up a little bit. Because I know you guys hate it when I just keep talking over the video.
You mean that's why he doesn't get laid?
I mean,
You're pregnant.
And that's the last time.
so what was your favorite thing about going to Paris with Brie?
Smartest thing I've ever heard her say. And that's the last time I get pregnant. I hope so. At least until you are fully ready to actually be a mother. Of Ruby grabbing and pushing. I did see that, Lulu. And I'm sure 2K has seen it. Because that is exactly what the judge needs to know and see. Oh, so you're going to stay in that house? That's the house that you want to take my son to? That's the environment? That's what's happening in the house? Okay. But she'll judge. Yeah. There was another one that I wanted to show. I find it. Am I gonna know where to find that? Okay, I think so. What's happening? Okay. T Junkie posted this today. Again, shout out to T Junkie. But I thought this video was really important, or really interesting, so we're gonna talk about it.
So, who made up the fucking rumor that I ever got evicted from anywhere I've ever lived? Before I moved into the MILF house, I made Jordan and E-Type.
I don't know where that came from. Thank you. I don't know where that came from. I know people asked me on my live the other day, and I said, I don't think she's ever been evicted. I truly don't. I feel like those docs would be all over the place if she was evicted. So I don't think that. Again, I'm only going to put out correct information. I don't know where that rumor started from. And I think she's great. I don't think she has been.
Wanted me to move into that house with them
Hey, listen.
and let them be my managers.
Listen.
I made them buy out the lease of my previous place because if you remember, I just got a place.
So she just got her apartment right beforehand. She said a month or two. She had a 6-month lease. So we're going to say about 4 months of her rent. I don't know what her rent was. I made them buy out my lease. Now then she goes on, you're going to hear in a second. Just remember that part. If you guys haven't seen this video, remember that part. She made them buy out her lease.
Before then. Well, I've always had a place, but I had got a different unit. So I just moved into a new unit like a month prior.
Oh, a month prior. Okay, so 5 months.
And I was like, if you want me to move, you have to buy out my lease. Like, basically that means that, I don't really know how to explain buying out a lease. Do you know what I'm talking about, babe?
Yes.
Yeah, like when you want to break a lease and you don't want to, like, obviously get evicted or break your lease.
Right, and the car got
record.
Yep.
You pay a certain amount of money and they let you leave early, basically. So that's what happened with my first lease. The MILF house, I was never on the fucking lease. I was paying the rent, but because nobody else was making money there.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second. Hold on. Did you hear that? So she then moved into the MILF house. And she had to pay the rent because nobody else was making money. So she had to pay the rent at the MILF house. If no one else had money or was making money, how did they, meaning Jordan and Itai, pay 5 months of your rent at your apartment to get you out of that? So how do we know that they did pay that off? How do we know that well, I guess they're not putting this new place in her name. I have no idea. I think they're going to have to put it in Bree's name because if not, how is she going to prove to the court where she's staying if there's not a lease in her name? So her car payment, lease, and insurance had be damn near exactly. Right. Okay. Wasn't she included in the eviction case she was? Yeah, but she wasn't on the lease there. Okay, so here we go. But here comes the good part. I just found that very interesting that she says that they had to pay off her lease, but then she had to pay the rent because no one had money. Exactly.
But I wasn't on the lease, and that's also why I couldn't get my stuff back legally because I wasn't on the lease. And yeah, and that's why the rent stopped getting paid when we left because I'm paying it, and then they got evicted. Jordan and Itai have an eviction on their record. They went to court for it. They got evicted, and I think he sued them for like $180K. So I don't know where y'all are saying that I have a bunch of evictions on my record. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Not true. And then my last place that I had in Hollywood for the last 6 months that me and Santos lived at, it was only...
I'm sorry, Brie, who lived there? What'd you say? Who lives there, Brie? Or lived there? Did you say my last place that I had that Santos and I lived at? Well, ain't that about a bitch? Didn't I just record docs that said I lived alone? I'm 25-year-old female that lives all by myself. She sure does. Always tells on herself. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. Always tells on herself. Listen, she is a hot mess express. That is for sure. Literally, you cannot make it up. And shout out to Tea Junkie, all the tea pages. All the tea pages. I would never, ever know how to find all of this stuff and put it together from like way back. I am not that interested. I'll be honest with you. I am not that interested to even search it. unemployed activities. So, yeah, it will be interesting because, again, she signed that paper under penalty and perjury for all. Thank you, Ada. I get that comment a lot, and I know that I look better with my hair down. I just absolutely hate it because my nose always itches because the hairs like go. Anyways, I can't stand anything touching my face. But yeah, it will be very interesting how it goes in court for sure. For sure. Do you think living with Ruby? I do low-key think that living with Ruby thing, thank you, Chris. I know it's bad because I have a spot right here now where my hair is really, really thin because it is always in a ponytail or a bun. I think doing cheer for so long, your hair always being up, you just get used to it. I don't know. But anyways, I do low-key think could have been a skit. I also think that it could also be facts because they can't get a place. They don't have money for a place. I have no idea. Do I think it's going to help her in court any at all? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. No. I don't think anything's going to help her in court at this point. Yeah. She says a lot. We don't really believe what she says. That's funny. They don't do skits. Every time everything comes out of her mouth is a skit or a lie. Hi, Wendy. They said she was moving out, so I think them living with Ruby is a lie. Yeah. The way they did the whole thing. Yeah, I can, but now that it just doesn't look as good as when I used to, because I used to French braid it a lot. I'm right back, but I just put it up too much. Like I told you guys, on Mother's Day, when I got my hair cut, my daughter-in-law was with me, and she was like, oh my God, I've never seen Mom's hair down. I didn't know Mom's hair was that long. Does anyone know if the court date is on Tuesday only? This is Tuesday. Tuesday only. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't do Twitter. I don't know how to do that either. Listen, I pray she slips up and says that to the judge that she's her homegirl, or the judge sees any of this stuff, because I'm telling you right now, that is not going to go in her favor. Last night's is up on YT already. It should be. I put it up there. Sorry, buddy. I put it up there earlier today. Okay, let's do this because I do want to get some filming done. I literally made their life yesterday. I've made my life their life my day. I have, absolutely. Yes, I don't know. I don't even know my name anymore. It's crazy. It's just, who am I? I have no idea because their life is my identity. I just have, I can't even think straight. Jeez, that's crazy. Thank you, Connor. It just, listen, people crack me up. Especially when they come in who don't know me or are never over here and don't know that I don't want to talk about them. But this is your guys' page, so we get to talk about what you guys want to talk about. I know, I don't even know. Kids? What kids? Grandkids? What grandkids? Listen, I'm making them my identity. Why am I, so worried about them? No, you guys, it's the weekend. Court docs won't drop until Monday. Yeah. Not Big Back Ruby. Oh my God. Yeah, it's not like I gave you guys choices or anything. It's not like I said, I'm only going to talk about one time because I don't want it to be my whole thing today. And this is the other crazy thing. Even when they bitch about it, or they're like, oh my God, it's how you talking about it. First of all, it's absolutely not one. And again, I read the court docs to put out the correct information, because a lot of times there's other people put stuff out and they make a whole story that's completely wrong and it just spreads. I can't get it, Teresa. No, today's Saturday. It threw me off today. I was like, oh my God, it's today Sunday, because the football game. We don't watch football on Saturday. It's college. So yeah, I was thrown off today too. I wouldn't put it past Linda. I would not put it past him. I am so tired. Hopefully I'll get filming done. If not, I'll be filming all day tomorrow. Oh, and then we're having gumbo tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. Anyways, his main one did. He still has his backup account. Plus, you guys, Shelby has a YT as well. So make sure you guys still follow and support. Okay, before I fall asleep. Oh, I love go. Yes, I'm so excited. My daughter's making it tomorrow. I love that my kids have learned. Some of them know certain recipes of my mom, stuff that I don't know, and then so my baby dad, his mom is the one that always made the gumbo. You've never had gumbo? Oh, Shelly, it's so good. It's like a spicy, like we usually make seafood gumbo, but you can do vegetarian, you could do like just chicken, whatever, right? But it's like you make a roux first, and you want it to be like really dark, and then it has like all these spices and seasonings in it, and then we do usually okra, crab, shrimp, sausage, chicken. Did she put anything else in there? I think that's all she puts in hers. Andouille sausage, okra, chicken, shrimp, and crab. Anyways, so yeah, it's kind of like a stew or a soup. Some people will think it's more soupy, depending on what you consider soup or stew, whatever. But it's delicious. It's very spicy. No carrots. Yeah, we do rice. We always make a pot of rice on the side. Just put the rice in the bowl and then put the gumbo on top of it. I don't really eat rice, but yes, delicious. Some cornbread. Oh, and you gotta go eat. I'm scared of it now since parasite. Well, you just had to tell me that today. I've been talking about gumbo for a week and a half, and here comes fizzing. Here comes fizzing, I tell ya. That's the other thing too, is the spice. Remember I told you guys when I had COVID in the very beginning, and I lost my whole taste. I had no taste for over 2 years. Now that it's back, spice is very, very spicy. Sour is very, very sour. Sweet's very, it's like my senses or my taste is like hypersensitive. So hopefully she'll make some for me that's not so. Anyways, okay, let's read the court docs for Red and Liv. Yeah, jambalaya is good too. But yet I can't eat rice. I'm going to read the court docs for Red, and then we're going to be done for the day. I had mine in July of 2020. I can smell some things, but it has to be very strong. Yeah. Okay. So here is the court docs, or the police report. Roaches! Last year for 400 minutes. Thank you, love. Okay. So Red is currently out on bond for possession of an altered pew-pew. Red is, well, not me to say 100%, because again, we live in different states. If he was in my state, he would absolutely positively be screwed. I think even in Florida, I think he's screwed. I think Red's going to find himself in deep shit, and you guys are about to find out why. So he's out on bond for an unaltered pew-pew. Keep that in mind. Okay. On December 31st, oh, let me turn it this way. I always forget. You guys told me this. Now I can blow it bigger. On December 31st, 2025, at approximately 15:08, which is 3:08 p.m., Sergeant Woods and I, Corporal Casali, were assigned to the Collier County Sheriff's Office District 8 Special Enforcement Team. Ooh, not the Special Enforcement Team. We were riding together in an unmarked patrol vehicle while both wearing our agency-issued outer vest with sheriff promptly displayed on the front and back. Patrolling the area of Imoka Ali, I guess, in Collier County, Florida. I apologize to anybody in Florida from Imoka that I probably just butchered that. You guys would butcher my cities too. We observed a black Mercedes-Benz Florida tag, crossed out, leaving the Circle K, not stopping before the crosswalk before entering a major roadway making a right to go southbound on SR 29. States in part, except when directed to, this just reads the law. I don't need to read all that. Where does it end? After having stopped the driver, this is still the law. Okay, whatever. Due to the above traffic violation, a traffic stop was initiated near SR 29 and Kaisaka Lane. While approaching the vehicle, I observed the front seat passenger making furtive movements near his passenger seat, rear back seat, and observed him closing the rear center console. So the back, not the one front. The front passenger was moving his arms around as if he was attempting to conceal or retrieve a weapon. In the back of my mind, working in the criminal side for so long, police will say whatever to get them to be able to search. What movements was he making? Especially now that we know there was a pew-pew in the car. There was. But what movements was he making? As if he was looking to alter it, like that he would have it on there. You know what I'm saying? Because we now know that it was found in a bag in another... Anyways. Whatever. That's just that piece of me that wants me to get my guidance. Okay. I made contact with the driver, arrested Olivia and front seat passenger, and it says arrested in parentheses for both. Frank, oh shoot, I skipped pages. Hold on. I got blown back up. And explained the reason for the stop. I asked Olivia and Frank why they were moving so much in the vehicle for, to which Olivia stated they were getting paperwork from the vehicle. I then asked Olivia and Frank to exit the vehicle. I explained to Olivia due to the fruitive movements Frank was making inside the vehicle, the immediate area will be searched. Again, told you guys. A reason to search. I opened the rear central console and observed a Chase debit card with Frank's name on it. The debit card had a white powdery substance on it, which I suspected to be some kind of rug. Sergeant Woods observed a gray bag on the left rear floorboard where Frank was also reaching. Corporal White arrived on scene and located a cut straw on the front passenger seat where Frank was sitting in plain view. White observed the straw to have a white powdery substance inside. The white powdery substance was tested with an agency-issued F. Can I say that? Or no? Anyway, well, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Wipe yielding positive result for that. I tested the Chase debit card with Frank's name on it with the agency issued F. Wipe yielding a positive result for F. Inside the gray bag was a pill bottle prescribed to Olivia. Oh, interesting, Olivia, because when you came on, you said that Frank has issued a lot of prescriptions. A lot of... You kept saying how many prescription bottles he has. And at the time, I'm like, well, then why would you get arrested if everything was in his name? Now we know. Anyways, I never read these before. I never read these before I come on. Oh, man. That's some crazy. Yeah. Okay, inside the gray... Okay, inside the gray bag was a pill bottle described to Olivia. A yellow pill labeled A1. A blue plastic baggie containing a white powdery substance, and a pill breaker containing a white powdery substance. The bag was large enough to hold a pew, and we searched due to the fruitive movements made by Frank. The yellow was looked up on rugs.com, showing the pill to be Sopidium. I have no idea what that is. Tartrate. I have absolutely zero clue what that is. Is scheduled for controlled... Oh, that's the Ambien. Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you guys are putting down. You guys already know what's happening. Okay, I got you. Got it. Okay, I'm with you. I got you. Okay. It's controlled and only can be prescribed by a doctor. The blue plastic baggie containing the white powdery substance was tested. Oh my god, hold on. Tested with the agency-issued F-wipe, yielding a positive result in F... Oh, that's why they're going to get her for that thing, too. The pill breaker containing a white powdery substance was tested with an agency-issued F-wipe, yielding a positive result for F. I read Olivia her Miranda rights, to which she understood her rights and wished to speak with me. Don't ever... Never mind. I asked Olivia who owned the gray bag. She stated she didn't know. Screw yourself. I asked if it was hers or Frank. She again advised me she didn't know anything about the bag. I explained there was prescription medication prescribed to her inside the gray bag. Olivia still denied ownership. I also explained to her the items inside tested positive for F. I asked Olivia about the yellow pill, which she stated she thinks the pill belongs to her mom. Oh. Listen. This is more of the stuff that I like to talk about. Because this is what I did for a long time. Like, this is my true passion. This is what I went back in and got different, degrees on. You never speak to the police, right? You don't, right? Not throw mom under the bus. You don't listen. Always ask. Yeah, you may sit a night in the jail, but it's better than what she's potentially going to get into trouble with now, right? Because if that pill bottle has her name on it, and if in fact she is prescribed Ambien, right? Right, they gave us a right for a reason to remain silent. They don't just give you things unless somebody got over and you don't need it. But because that pill bottle was in there and that is her medication, Red, she ends up. Lawyer Red, she ends up rolling on Red. Oh, I'm sure she will. She could very well get caught with everything in the bag. That's why she was crying and so hysterical. If you guys watch any of the live, I only watched a few minutes of it. She's like, you guys, it's really bad. We're going to be on the news and it's going to look really bad because I look really terrible and blah, blah, blah. And it's just a lot of stuff. And it's just the charges are crazy and I can't say too much. She shouldn't have went live to begin with. That's why she can get caught with everything, and everything that was in that bag can be hers. So then to deny that you even know anything about the bag, if you're not going to be honest, Or if you're not gonna claim or point and blame or whatever, just don't talk. No, this is Red's girlfriend, Liv. That's why I was saying the other day, I'm like, I was like, did I jinx her? Because I literally was doing a video about the other girl, Liv, that got arrested, and everyone thought it was her. Okay. Then it says, I then read Frank his rights, to which he understood his rights and wished to speak with me. Frank, you know better. You know damn well better. Okay. Oh, yeah, I believe it's his. I asked Frank about the debit card I found with his name on it. Frank stated the debit card was not good for use anymore. Well, probably not at a store. You're right. But it was good for some use, Frank, obviously. I told Frank it tested positive for F, to which Frank denied knowing which substance was on the card. Mm-hmm. I also brought up the straw that Frank was sitting on that tested positive for F, which Frank also denies. Well, that's... What, officer? What? What do you mean? What? What do you mean? The card with my name on it? That doesn't work anymore. What do you mean that subs on it? I was sitting on a straw that also had I have no idea. Again, why even speak? I choose to keep my. I'll take silence. I choose silence. Use my amendment. Come on. It drives me crazy when they do that. Either just choose not to speak. God, I get my mouth officer. Olivia and Frank were placed in handcuffs, double locked, and properly spaced. Frank was placed in the rear of a marked patrol vehicle. I then spoke to Olivia again, who changed her mind, stating that the gray bag was Frank's. I then spoke to Frank again, and he still denied ownership of the bag. I placed Olivia in the rear of my unmarked patrol vehicle and transported her to the Yamoki Jail Center for possession, while Corporal Brown transported Frank. The black Mercedes-Benz was later towed by Keys Towing. Olivia was later issued a warning for the traffic. So basically, they got her to speak and put everything on Frank because she has no criminal history, and they really wanted Frank. Very, very okay, come on. Why is this thing not working? And then last page says, all items of contraband, which were later marked as Exhibits 1 through 7, were collected, sealed, marked, and or weighed and submitted into CCSO evidence by Corporal White. Olivia was subsequently charged with the following: possesses controlled substance. I didn't even see the hold the fuck on. Oh, let that be one of these mofos that request multiple times. Oh, it's not. The one time I deny so fast because I'm not going live with anyone else or doing battles. It was some guy, and as I clicked exit, I just saw the eggplant emoji in his thing. You know what that gives? LDE. Okay. So Olivia was charged with Ruggs possession of controlled substance without a prescription. Oh, and that's for the Ambien. I wonder what the prescription bottle was for then. Rug equipment possesses and or use for possessing the pill divider and blue plastic baggie, both testing positive for F. So she got those. Frank was charged with rug equip possession and or use for possessing the Chase debit card with his name on it and the straw. Due to Frank being out on bond for possession of an altered pew pew, I request his bond to be set by the judge. Let me see. So she got all the right charges. Wait. He only got Red only got charged with the debit card and the straw. Yeah, she could really be, unless she listen, let us see her interrogation, okay? The minute they gave her a meal, she's going down. It doesn't even mention it on here. Now, I'm assuming it will be added. These are the initial ones that get put in, you guys. They'll add charges on. I'm sure they will add charges to Red. For sure, he's going to get possession of the pew pew, but it doesn't say that on this initial one. So I'll have to look up his current charges and see. But no, he's still locked up. He'll be in until a minimum Monday. Yeah, the debit card with his name on it. And the straw, but that's because they both tested positive for F. No, there was one, I think they said, inside the grape. No, I actually don't remember them reading it. I think when we were hearing about the gun before, the pew pew before, TikTok, we love TikTok shop, tap, 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 daily hearts, all your little things. Next time we'll be seen is January 21st. Okay. Well, he'll have to be arraigned. He has to be arraigned. Any charges, right? Yeah, I think where people got mixed up about the pew pew is the fact that that's what he's out on bond for. They didn't find another one. They were talking about that they thought, remember they said that they thought he was moving like they were going to get one. Yeah, the altered that's what he's out on bond for, right? Yeah, so he didn't get another one. So he actually may do okay. Unless she starts talking. If she starts talking. Okay. Oh, Bell's your work. November. Got you. Or not November. Shit. Listen, put away for a long time. Oh. In your PJ system for 3 days. Facts, Tiffany. Facts. If she wasn't doing it with him, she wouldn't have these problems, right? Tapping is clapping. Okay, Amber. Did you see about what someone said to Kayla about that? Oh my God, Chris, I did see that. That is so disgusting. Did you guys see that? I have no clue who she was talking to. I saw this video of Kayla was talking to somebody. I was so mad. I saw it late last night when I was trying to go bed. That's probably what got me up and moving, because I was heated. Anyways, Kayla was talking to somebody, and this person was, her name is Priscilla. She was going in talking about how it's all you and baby Alex's fault for doing that, for Fly being the way he is. Have you lost your damn mind? How dare you ever put anything like that? Shocking. She's a Stella supporter. That's a whole nother thing. That is so disgusting. I don't know, because the video I saw just showed Kayla. So I'm like, is she on the phone with her? Like, is she on the phone, or is it like, was she live with her? It was sad. It was really disgusting and sad. She said awful. Yeah. She said horrible things. She was on the phone with the Priscilla girl? The girl was with Top. This is crazy. Wow. Yeah, that was disgusting. Listen. Kayla stayed so calm. Shout out to her, because I couldn't have done it. Yes, Alicia, yes. Toxic was on there, but defended the baby. Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I've never heard Toxic say anything bad about the baby. Drink Kayla Stella. Allegedly, Stella is pregnant. I mean, I don't know. A lot of things about her. She's a good mom. Yeah. That actually was not Priscilla on the phone. She said, wait, who was it? Yeah, listen, I don't know how. I mean, I'm not in these people's lives or in their beds, okay? So I don't know. But it seems like when they... Do you guys hear that? That's the main coyote. I hear he's starting to call his troops back. Anyways. It sounds close. There's no dogs around here. And our dog doesn't bark. That coyote usually howls. He doesn't usually bark like that. There is no dogs around here. That's why I just stopped. I'm like, wait, usually he'll like kind of like do like a bark a couple times, but then he goes to like a howl, but his bark sounds different. And then it's just it's just a horrible howl that's annoying as hell. Then when they all come in, it's a lot. But we're the only one that has a dog, and she's a stupid golden doodle that don't bark. She reminds me of that old cartoon. Like, she just don't have a care in the world. She just lives on a big, beautiful property. She just gets to roam and run free and just, you know. Yeah, that's why I stopped talking, because I was like, wait a minute, it sounds like a dog. Now it's quiet, but there's no dogs around here, so now I'm concerned. Because I know that in these woods right here is a whole pack of coyotes. So that was concerning. That's why I was like, wait a minute, but now I don't hear it. But no, there's no dogs. The golden doodles, listen, I do love Manala, girl. Heather, you know I was just about to too. Look at Heather knows me so bad. Well, oh my God, please don't go out there. Could you just tell my little wheels are running? I forgot what we were even talking about. I instantly want to go out there right now and make sure there is no dog out there becoming somebody's dinner, okay? Yeah. He does this weird sound first. He always, like, I've started kind of doing some research on them because there's so many. And there's one main one that barks. But it doesn't bark like that. It does like a, before he howls. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. I'm going to step this real fast. Hold on.
Hi, Angie.
How are you?
Good. I was going to join a friend, and then I saw you. I went, holy smokes. Hold on. Hold the front door.
I know.
Because you had messaged, messaged me.
Yeah.
You're like, let's get together after the first of the year. And how are you?
Yes. Good. Hold on. Let me tell you who you guys are. Okay, you guys. Do you guys remember about a week ago, I told you guys I found this beautiful lady. I need to introduce her to the Sock Gang. I introduced the Sock Gang to you guys. Her beautiful little, her daughter. It's okay if I share, right? To explain who you are, right? Okay.
Yes.
They were driving, and they're on a military base. Is it an Air Force base, did you say?
Yeah, so we live on Grand Forks Air Force Base, but the car crash happened 10 minutes away from the base at a red light in town. Do you want me to give a brief explanation real quick? And we totally don't have to do... We don't have to do a deep dive because I don't want to take up your whole live.
Yeah, I was actually just getting ready to get ready. Oh my gosh, I love the Sock Gang. Everyone's like, I follow her, following her now. I'm following her. I've seen your videos. Yeah, so if you wanna do a quick break, yeah, because this is something we need to get involved in.
Hey, Alexa, stop. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I turned that off. So, to make a long story short, last summer I was on my way home from Grand Forks, North Dakota, and I was 10 minutes away from the air base that we were stationed at. And a drunk driver that was on his phone and speeding rear-ended me at the red light, and he instantly took my daughter's life. The only reason she made it to the hospital is because some brave bystander did CPR on her, and so she was brain dead on impact, and then I sustained a traumatic brain injury that the majority of people don't live through. Doctors say it's a miracle that I'm alive. And I lost my ability to walk, talk, and see. And when I did come back to consciousness a couple days later, my daughter was declining rapidly, and it took a while for me to understand that, hey, she's gone. They can't fix her. Her brainstem was dislocated. And since this has happened, if you look at my second pin video, it caught the entire crash on camera. And the man, even though my daughter was pronounced brain dead, the judge lowered his bond from $100,000 to $30,000. He gave him minimal bond conditions. So, like right now, a good example is he can go sit in a bar. He just can't consume alcohol, which has been reported, and they're all allegations, but it's been reported that he's been doing that.
Because does he have to wear a alcohol monitor?
Supposedly he is. Again, people keep making allegations that he is consuming, but I have no evidence. It's all hearsay. And then he also was allowed to travel out of state, and I found out after it was already approved. No one told me about it. And then the judge threw out his blood alcohol content, and in the state of North Dakota, you cannot charge for vehicular homicide without proving that they were impaired. And that was the only piece of evidence we had, because the cops were stupid on their body cameras and stated that they did not think he was impaired. So we basically don't have a case against him without this evidence that he blew a .13. So I started looking into the judge. I found out the judge himself was fired as a state prosecutor out of Michigan because he was giving out overly lenient, unauthorized plea deals and dropping felony charges. And then when he got caught, he covered up his misconduct by falsifying documents, and he was fired and slapped with a $1,200 fine. That's it. Then he came to North Dakota and was appointed a judgeship. And
appointed? Hold on, did you say appointed?
Yes, by our previous governor.
Is that what you guys do in North Dakota? Or because out here I was going to say, wait a minute, those are elected officials. I was just curious. That's interesting. Who was appointed?
They are elected officials, but every now and then there's openings to appoint people. And it goes through a committee. And here's the fun fact. I'm not sure if you've seen my recent video. Not everyone on this committee are attorneys. One of them is a rancher, but he's on this committee to appoint people a judgeship. So it's not making sense to me. And I'm not sure if you know about the man who took my daughter's life. He's a 5th generational rancher, very well known. He has family in the legal system here in Grand Forks. Literally, his sister was calling all the cops by their first names. And so there's something going on. And I have proof of what his family does for a living, where they work, and like statements of what this woman was saying to these cops. And so I'm just like, I'm like, what is going on? And so between this guy, so basically this guy has pled not guilty. It took the Supreme Court overruling the district judge, and that just happened a couple weeks ago, saying you misapplied the law. Everyone thinks that we can't use the BAC anymore. I read the legal document very thoroughly. if the judge finds another reason to have it tossed, which he was not coerced, like he was not coerced at all. There's body camera and everything proving it. But if the judge finds another reason, he can still toss it out. I'll have to show you the documents. It's very interesting.
Very curious about that. Very curious. I grasp that, you know, our laws are different in different states. And I always remind people whenever I try to help with anything is my laws are very different. The laws that I know here may be different there. But so I have two things that I want to say is one, you know, look at how her daughter is fighting, right? Because she said that she too was very injured and a lot of people wouldn't have survived. But her daughter allowed her to survive, to fight, to help save everybody else, to help save other people. So she got strong and she came on and she's sharing her story. Then I found it, and together we're all going to help share the story and help her fight, right? And two, what are things that we can do on here to help you, to help your story? What is it you need from us? And then I definitely want to do another live too.
Yeah.
Where I have like everybody here, right? Because right now we have just under 600 people, but I want to make sure I do a live where like everybody's here, you know. So I want you to get all eyes that you can get on you, your daughter, and your story. So what do you need? What can we do?
I've been begging people to duet any of my videos that they think are relevant that would help bring light to this. So duetting my videos and tagging influencers. That's how I ended up with you. I'm trying. So the local news here. Here's another thing that I'm running into. Everything. Thank you, Delightful. I appreciate you. Everything that I've been doing, I've known about this judge's pass since March. And the media said that there was no reason to cover it and that they don't have a story. And I have evidence of these charges and like of everything he did. I have proof. So I thought for sure when the Supreme Court overturned it that they'd finally cover the judge. And they went, nope, it's not relevant. Nowhere locally in the state of North Dakota, there's no news stations are covering this judge. I need to get this judge off the bench. So I personally I've been making tons of phone calls. I put advertisements out on the radio. I am working on getting something put in the newspaper. I'm trying to find a attorney to run against the judge, and it's a whole process. I have till April 15th to get 300 signatures for any attorney that's willing to be this candidate to be put on the primary for 2026. And I have to do that by April 15th. They have to run through the primary. After the primary, they're able to do the general election in 2028. In that election, that's the very first time Judge Theodore Sandberg will be running in an election because he was appointed. And my goal is to get him off the bench. It's the only legal way right now I have to have him removed. Sorry, that's a lot.
No, it's not a lot. So a couple of questions on that. So do the people that sign that have to be in your local area? Okay. So
They
that's
have
the
to.
first one. Because I'm like 300 signatures, no problem. We got that in. Thank you, Birdie. Two. Okay, so North Dakota. So we need to get you. Okay, so I'm gonna have to think about this. We need to get you like on a podcast, something. We need to find a way for you to share your story local. Like we want to help. We'll help you big wise, right? But you definitely have to go that far, like with the appointment stuff. But still, we have to help you fight with the local news and stuff. So what we need to do is try to figure out, like, get the information for the local news so we can get it out to the SOC gang. SOC gang can start calling them, the police department, whatever, to start demanding answers. Why is there no answers? Why was the blood alcohol level? Start calling the judge, everything. You know what I'm saying? We need to push it. Mm-hmm.
Don Hagar, and I can make a video about it. There's two people that work directly with this judge, and the person presiding over the judge, his name is Don Hagar. I actually just wrote him an email demanding his removal, but from my case, not from the bench, but he needs to be removed from the bench. This is so much bigger than my case, because if he's throwing out key evidence in my case and he has a history of doing this, he's going to do this to others. And so the thing is, we need people who want him off the bench and trying to find a legal way to get him permanently off the bench before 2028. I just don't know how to legally do that.
Yeah. I don't know either. I mean, you have such a good leeway. And you're right. I would really push for that, because you guys, this is what I see a lot. I know you don't know my background, but I've been a social worker for 30 years. 20 of it I did family social work, and 10 I just recently retired last May. I worked in youth and young adult. Thank you. Worked in youth and young adult justice involvement. So I worked a lot with the court systems, with the prisons, the jails, etc. And I worked with all people who were either facing jail or prison time, already serving a jail or prison sentence, getting ready to get released, whatever. And a lot of times what happens is they just think that they can't really fight it, like they were found guilty, or they took a plea because they were scared with these charges that went out. Not everybody fights it and digs into everything like you do. So if you can somehow spearhead and be like, listen, you guys, look what he did for an innocent 6-year-old child. This judge was willing to throw out the one piece of evidence that I need. Imagine what he did to you guys. Imagine how many of your cases or how many of your loved ones that had this judge. That's probably how I would start. Who has someone sitting in jail or in prison right now that had judge whatever, right? And you know that they're innocent or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Let's get together and put the pieces together.
I bet we'll be able to find someone. It's just going to be very difficult because he was just appointed in 2024, right before my daughter's life was taken. So he was appointed, I believe, in March or April, and her life was taken in June of 24. So this is his first big case, and I personally believe he's flustered. We have a court hearing. This Monday at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. And I don't know what he's going to do. He hasn't made a court order. He hasn't finalized anything. He set a date, like certain trial, but there's still arguments on the trial. I'm being accused of a smear campaign. Basically, that I'm slandering the person that took my daughter's life because I'm speaking about my story. And the state prosecutor told me to shut up and sit down. She's very upset that I'm speaking out.
So speaking the truth now is a smear campaign? That's what we call a smear campaign, is speaking the truth? Well, yep. That's crazy.
They're trying to say that I'm running a smear campaign, and they want it moved to a different district. So same judge, same prosecutor, different jury pool. They're trying to argue that he cannot get a fair case in the state of North Dakota because of how loud I am.
No, I think it's great that you're loud, and I think you have every right to be loud. But if you guys go to his page, go to her page, and a trigger warning. But the footage, the dash cam footage is up. Oh, hold on, let me read AA Law Talks comment. Let me find it. Usually you can still impeach even if appointed.
Oh, really? I didn't think about impeachment.
Yeah, AA Law Talk is in here. She's a friend of the channel, my little friend. She is a family law attorney in California and Oregon. And so yeah, she said that you can still impeach if appointed. Thank you, AA. I just think it's terrible. But if you guys see that footage, there's no other rhyme or reason. It just doesn't make, the whole action just does not make any sense.
He is popular. He's very well known, and I'm not allowed to say how much he's worth. But I think it's playing a role. I can't say it. My attorney told me not to talk about it, but I think because of how important he is, it's playing a role. I'm being careful with my words because I know what I can and cannot talk about.
Yeah, we got to talk behind the scenes, because then maybe I can start talking, AA Law Talk says, You can do impeachment papers and get signatures for that to go on ballot.
Oh, yes, I did look into that. But it still wouldn't go on the ballot till the general election. And so I did look into that because I was going to do those. I needed, I believe it was just under 10,000 signatures because it was a certain amount of who voted in the last election. And the reason I didn't take that route for his impeachment was because it was the same one where he's going to be reelected. And so if I cannot get someone to run against him, that's what I'm going to do.
I mean, hey, do you want to move to North Dakota? You can run against him. Come on
You
now.
would win.
Got this, girl.
Well,
I
and
could
what-
be your bailiff. I'll be like, sit your ass down, mother. Go ahead.
I've been telling people that I'm not in the place where I can financially help with the campaign, but I can be boots on the ground, and then as soon as I can financially support, my ass is helping. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good. I'll do a video too to reach out to people in North Dakota. But Laura said Mothers Against Drunk Drivers in North Dakota. Have you reached out to them? Okay.
Yes, they're not very.
Go signatures.
They were helpful a little bit. They sent a letter to the judge and the Supreme Court to be like, hey, we want this person, withheld, or like the law withheld in this case. We're watching this case. And then they said that once the dust settles, that MAD can help me after the case is over because there's not much they can do while the case is open.
Oh, okay. Got you. Someone else said reach out to the military. They have lawyers. And then they have a lobby group too. Okay. I think she's really done her work on this. I think now it's like they're trying to silence her, so we need to be the voice for her. So I'm gonna speak to her on the back end, and then we'll figure out the best way to continue to be her voice.
Thank you.
They're gonna put a gag order on her watch, yeah. But we're not gonna let them. They can, if they gag order her, that's okay. But the Sock Gang, they can't. What are they gonna do? Gag order all of us from all different states? No, we're not gonna. Listen, we have 216 countries that watch us, okay? Because my little statistics tickety talkety told me that, and so now I believe it. I don't know if I do, but I believe it.
I want to let people know what we were told, and I understand. As much as I hate this, I understand the perspective. My husband has been in the Air Force for 11 years. He represents the Air Force, and they said the Air Force does not represent us. And so the Air Force is very hands-off. They've done nothing with this. They said that they cannot help. Their legal stuff, they cannot do it. They're hands-off 100% is what we were told.
Yeah. No, yeah, I do understand that. That's another good idea too. AA said to reach out to like Court TV or any other like court media groups. You've done that too. Okay. Yeah. So we'll yeah.
I'm sorry not to shoot you down. I'm sorry.
Listen, we're just throwing out ideas. But no, I definitely want to talk to you on the back end because I don't want to get you into any trouble. And then we'll just keep being a voice for you and keep pushing out. So make sure you guys all go follow her, and then also make sure you guys share her videos, duet them, all of that kind of stuff, and let's just kind of keep pushing, and then I'll keep you guys updated. But I was just about to get off, and then I saw you. I was like, oh, wait, you guys. So I wanted to put a face to the name because I've been talking about you, and so now it's good that they got a chance to see you. So
yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Angie.
All right, you have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Wow. Oh, she is on her A game. Listen. She is on it, okay? She has done her work. Yeah, she's very sweet. She's strong. I can't imagine either. I legitimately can't imagine. Like, I want to hope that I would be that strong. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think that I would. I would just take me to. Like, I can't even fathom having to get up every day. Oh, God. Can I pin it? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know her thing. It's just, I'll do a video. Yeah, it's really sad. Watching a video first popped up right, for me. A video first popped up and it was talking about something, and I scrolled past it because I thought it was a video I had already watched about a driver and accident. I don't know what else happened big that there was a drunk driver and accident. Anyways, and then I saw another video and it was the dash cam. I was like, oh, thank you, Justice for Katrina, thank you. So it is a very sad situation, and yeah, she is very, very strong. So I want to make sure the Supreme Court ruled something and they had to reopen the case or something. I don't know, because it's been a few days. Like, I think I reached out to her like a week before the new year. So, oh, here we go. Hold on, let me pin this one. Thank you, Leftover Lasagna. So if you guys can all go show her some love, that would be fabulous. Yeah, it's a crazy, crazy, crazy story. And then I'm going to finish up for the night. Okay, if we don't probably be tomorrow. I may do a couple of I may get at least one video out tonight on the new court docs, but I am exhausted. I don't hear the dog or the coyotes anymore. That's what we were talking about right before we came on. So hopefully everything's okay. Things that make me never want to move to a small town. Literally. Because if something like that happened where, well, at least where I used to live, the whole town's shutting down. The whole big ass city is shutting down and fighting, right? They be outside our courthouse on a regular basis. You hear me? On a regular basis. The news crews are all stationed up there. They'll be picking me. A lot of times, I don't even know what's going on. Like, when I would be walking into the courthouse, I'd be like, what is happening? And then I would find out or whatever. But, yeah, I couldn't do it in a small town. So, anyways, okay, I love you guys. I don't know what time. I'll put a thing in my thought box tomorrow. Let you guys know what time I'm going live, because we're doing the whole Gumbo thing. I'm not sure what time that's happening. I don't know if it's happening early, if it's happening. I don't know what time it's happening. So we'll go live around my end. I love you guys. Thanks for chilling with me, hanging out tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.